How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I believe we have 3 players confirmed within the 7th inning program. I'm going to be going over some of the clues as well as talk about why exactly I believe these players have been confirmed. We have 1 player program. We also have 2 of the 3 bosses that we can kind of predict or I guess confirm in this video. So we have this schedule here. I'll quickly hide the face cam. We'll talk a little bit about the 7th inning program. So we will have a Twitch live stream tomorrow, Thursday, August 13th at 3 p.m. Pacific time, and then the program will drop around 12 p.m. Pacific time on the 14th of August. So actually the following day on Friday. So with that being said, I think that the 7th inning voucher could really go up or could be really important, and some of those bosses could go up, making that voucher extremely expensive because some of these brand new bosses are going to be amazing. Keep in mind, though, that this says 7th inning player program tease. And this is the hint 1 of 2. So we have 1 more hint coming up within the next screenshot. And honestly, looking at this player, I immediately thought Nelson Cruz. He does have this kind of open batting stance. We'll see in this next screenshot here, the 2-handed swing. It looks like he might be wearing Seattle Mariners gloves in this picture. I'm not exactly sure if he'll have a Rangers card or a Mariners card. I'm thinking it's going to be a prime Nelson Cruz. I'm not familiar with all of his statistics. I know he's put up great numbers with both teams. And honestly, I'm just excited to get my hands on a power hitter that is ultimately a bench bat, but I think that this card will be really good. Over 100 power against both sides. Then SDS tweeted out a 7th inning boss hint. The first boss, any guesses? Find out who this is on the live stream this Thursday. I think that that's pretty cool. They always promote the bosses in this way, and they've obviously confirmed here that this is Frank Thomas. It looks exactly like his batting stance. You can tell by the shadow there depicted over home plate, and also this dude has some huge legs with the pinstripes. He's a very tall player in general. You can tell by the shadow as well, and I would be willing to bet that we will get the exact same attributes on this Frank Thomas that we had from last year back into MLB The Show 20. I would be willing to bet on it that he gets the same exact Signature Series card. I could be wrong on that, but I know for a fact that that is Frank Thomas, and that's a good, that's kind of a good boss to complement with this next one. Now, we did get a couple of clues recently hinting at MVP Bryce Harper. If you notice at the bottom there, this was a tweet that they sent out on National Baseball Card Day. I made a video talking about this. Shout out to Shelfie once again for making a video talking about this on Twitter. I saw some of the stuff going on with that and just wanted to pass the word around as well. I kind of thought about the card for a little bit, and I thought that he could be implemented into the elite round of the beach ball pack. I don't even know if there will be an elite round in the beach ball pack in general, but we did have a base round and a rare round with the Ducks in the Pond pack. Then they later introduced that elite round. So I was thinking maybe we'll get, more 99s, maybe better 99s implemented into the elite round of the beach ball pack. But with this next tweet kind of confirming that Bryce Harper will indeed be in the 7th inning program as a boss, we can eliminate all of what I just said, but there still might be an elite round in this beach ball pack. We don't know. Hopefully there is. That would just be extra content in the game, and it would also allow us to purchase more of those packs, get a variety of versions of those packs. Anyway, this is the tweet that I'm referring to. The second boss, so this is obviously a different boss from the Frank Thomas. Clearly, he's a left-handed hitter, and he has what looks to be Under Armour batting gloves along with a wristband there. And these batting gloves are specifically Bryce Harper's batting gloves in the game. Now, what's kind of strange about this is that this card would be from 2015, and I don't know if he's been wearing the same type of batting gloves or his own brand of batting gloves for that long. These kind of look like the updated version of batting gloves, or the ones that he's wearing on the Phillies. I'm thinking that we'll get an MVP Bryce Harper from the Nationals 2015. I mean, that's what I'm expecting anyway. And this, he might have the same equipment that he's wearing now. It looks like this matches up. The only thing that's really kind of confusing me, and I might just have the wrong angle on this picture, is in comparison to, I guess, that top hand, that left hand there, looks like it's at a different angle in the tweet. but that could just be the way that the camera is kind of showing the image. Anyway, I think that we'll end up getting a Bryce Harper card. He does have amazing attributes in previous years. The best one, though, was from MLB The Show 17. I'm hoping that he'll have more power against lefties, hopefully above 100, and also better fielding. I hope he gets a plus 10 at least on his fielding and reaction both. I just hope that he has above 85 and 80 fielding to meet that gold range in his primary position. Anyway, I figured I would hop into some of this event, as this is a fairly new event. I haven't really gone over any of the guidelines or restrictions or anything like that. You can only use a 90 overall team. You can use players that are already prestige. I was kind of hoping that you'd be able to use players within that prestige program rather than just players that you've already worked on stats for. But that's not the case. You're also able to use Player of the Month players, Tops Now guys, and all live series players. This is also on Hall of Fame with quick counts on, and they're 6-inning games. So those are a few things to keep in mind as we're going over some of the quick highlights in some of these games. I am really excited, though, to try out that Bryce Harper card because I don't really hit well personally with Frank Thomas. You guys might think I'm crazy. I am a little bit crazy, but there's certain guys I don't play well with in MLB The Show 20, and Frank Thomas has usually been one of them. I mean, since he was in MLB The Show 18, 19, I never really used him that much. I just don't like his one-handed swing. A lot of people think it's amazing, and they like his no-doubter animation. To me, it feels like his swing is like a frame or two, maybe even a couple more frames slower than some other players that I do like using. Like, for example, I mean, Chipper Jones has one of the quicker swings in the game. If this is Frank Thomas up, obviously he's not a left-handed hitter, but if this is Frank up and I swing on the later side of good, most likely he's going to break his bat or get jammed. There's just certain players that seem to have a better swing on inside pitches, or just players that I tend to hit inside pitches better with. So I just kind of like to explain myself in that way. I am excited for Bryce Harper. He always has one of the best swings in the game. And honestly, I've probably said that about like 50 guys. But I really think that there are a lot of really good swings and then some swings that I could probably get used to, but it will take me a while. Like, for example, Gary Sheffield. I never really did that well with him when I first started out. Over time, playing with him on a variety of difficulties in these events and whatnot, I have been able to prestige that card and actually get better with him and hit well with him. So now I'm kind of using him at third base. But these are just things that I like to keep in mind and things that I like to build my team around. If you notice, a lot of my players on my roster have short two-handed swings, or kind of like the same type of swing in a way. I just tend to do better with those players. I mean, I'm not the best at this game. I try and improve with players that I don't do well with, obviously. But I don't know who else we're going to get for the third boss. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think we're going to get a pitcher? We already have an American League player. We already have a National League player in Bryce Harper and Frank Thomas. And then, of course, the player program, Nelson Cruz. I'm not really sure. I mean, we just got this Noah Syndergaard as a pitcher. His hits per nine, once again, is just too low. I like his walks per nine and his control. Obviously, his velocity is good. The thing about this card is he'll throw a really hard slider as well. Not too much speed differential from the slider to the changeup or even the slider to the fastball. I like more of a variety. But a lot of people have asked me how I was able to get 2 million stubs as well. I mean, I unlocked all of the Stage 3 Team Affinities. I only kept 5 of them, and I sold the other 25 players. So that's how I was mainly able to build up my stubs. I sold them at the right time when there were stub sales going on. I sold a lot of players and bought a lot of players during the flash sale. I just kind of flipped cards through that way, and that's how I was able to build up to 2 million. I've also sold all of the World Series rewards that I've earned so far, except for Vladimir Guerrero. And no, I think that's it. I think just Vladimir Guerrero. And yeah, some of these other guys are free. A lot of the program players, I've really only kept a few of them as of lately. But just really focused on Mickey Mantle. I did spend some money to collect Mickey Mantle. But since collecting Mickey, I haven't spent hardly any money on this game. I only did during the stub sale, because I wasn't sure if I would have enough stubs for Mike Trout, and now I have 2 million. But what I wanted to talk about with this program is that the fact that if you don't have enough stars to earn the boss after the next 2 days, without some of these missions, you won't be able to earn that boss. So keep that in mind. You'll have to do the math. Make sure you have enough daily missions. Make sure you have enough leftover missions and moments in order to complete this 6-inning program. You do want to get one of these cards. They're very good. All of them from here on out should be 99 overall. But honestly, I don't know who we're going to get for that third boss. It could be Walter Johnson. If it is, then my Stage 4 Team Affinity prediction would be wrong, and we might see Torrey Hunter for the Twins in that one. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. I'm College Lefty, and I'm excited for the 7th inning program. Hopefully all of you are too. Peace out.